information on that. For those who may not know why this is important, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a prescribed group, gave the 29th, which was Saturday, till today, 31st May, as sit at home. Sit at home. And so people in those states, Anambra, Enugu, I mean, basically the states that make up the southeast, there was some apprehension, you know, and because basically they're business people, and Saturdays big business days, and of course there's a matter of, you know, the unknown gunmen, you know, so many of those states have seen an increase in you know, military presence, police presence, security agencies, so that's that. So on Saturday we had some reports from a number of states, and we're trying to find out what exactly that was about. Our correspondent from Wazobia FM Onitsha is on the phone, Kenechukwu Ofomah. He will join me in a bit to talk about that, giving us an update of what happened on Saturday and what is happening today, because today happens to be the last day of the sit-at-home order. But again, in River State, the police said no cause for alarm. People go about your business. Go about your business. You know, we're top of the matter. Without using those words, we have it covered. So just, you know, don't bother. For those who may not also know, May 30, 1967, Ojukwu announced the separation of Biafra from Nigeria. Then Biafra was in the old eastern region, so that's why the date is significant for the group. Kenechukwu is on the phone. Let's talk this morning. Kenechukwu, thank you for your time. Good morning.
Thank you, Eno, for having me here.
Okay, so I know we spoke on Saturday when we heard reports and, you know, stories circulating online about something going on in Onitsha. Tell us about it. What did you find?
Okay, what actually happened on Saturday morning was what I could call a contrast in police report. On Saturday, earlier in the morning, there were reports about the Onitsha bridgehead, which is the major entrance into Onitsha, into Anambra State, into the southeast, as a matter of fact, from Delta State and all other parts of the west. And in that, we found out that the bridge was blocked by the military, as people alleged. There were also videos online where people were also saying that the thing had started last night. But by around 11:30, when our crew went down to that place, we discovered that the place has been opened up for motorists and other travelers to move. And but I spoke with the PPRO in Anambra. The PPRO is the Police Public Relations Officer, Kenechukwu, who responded that the road was not actually blocked. That what was happening was that the military checkpoint at the bridge, you know, had only intensified stop and search activities, you know, to ensure that hoodlums who come into the state are, you know, prevented from doing so, especially with arms. But actually the road was never blocked. But also I also spoke through our correspondent in Delta, Kenechukwu, to the Delta State PRO, who said that the road was blocked on Friday night,
okay.
You know, Friday night. So somehow it's a contrast between the two commands. But one thing that was clear at that afternoon was that the road has been cleared and vehicles were moving, you know, smoothly, although with serious difficulty. I also had to speak with some motorists who use the very busy road, who confided in me that the military presence, which I also observed from Bridgehead, Onitsha, down to Opaiwek and down to New Tazan, a 4-kilometer stretch, has been intensified. Serious, massive deployment of military, the police, and the army and the navy. So, and the motorists were complaining. There was a lot of complaints about how, you know, that massive deployment had affected, you know, what they are doing. And they are calling for immediate redeployment of those persons, from those areas.
Okay, so what was it that happened on Friday night that, the Delta State governor said made the military, put a blockade?
Okay, on Friday night, on Friday evening, there were reports, which was also, validated by the police in Anambra, that 5 military men were shot and killed at Ihiala. Ihiala is in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State, a little bit away from Onitsha. And, these were insinuations. It wasn't actually confirmed by the police that that was the reason why they blocked the bridge. People are now saying, because ordinarily that bridgehead, has never been blocked because it harbors serious vehicular movement and traffic. Like I told you earlier, it brings in people into the state directly and also out. So people were thinking, I was made to understand from many persons who I spoke to, unconfirmed sources though, that it was as a result of that killing. So the military now had to, according to some of the travelers, they did it, it was an erratic action that they took on their own. But again, that's an unconfirmed report.
Okay. So well, it was before now, about a week ago, that we got news that there will be a sit at home in Biafra land. Let me just use that term for want of another word right now. How have the people in Anambra received that?
Hello, Anna, are you there?
I'm here. We're getting some interference from your end, but I was asking, when the news, when IPOB said there will be a sit at home, on the 30th, how was it received by a number of people? I mean, considering what has happened over the weekend, from what you've seen, tell us.
Okay, as it is, if you ask me, from my little walk around down here, I think the people are left, do not really have a choice, because it was a direct order from the organization, the IPOB, and a whole lot of threats went along with that directive as to whoever will be strong-headed enough to, disobey that directive. So down here, especially this morning, I am out already, and it appears there is over
compliance.
95% compliance, with that directive. Markets are shut, vehicular movements are drastically reduced. I also drove past the state secretariat where it was practically shut down. Nobody was there. I didn't see anybody. There are, however, very few places in the residential areas where you find shops and men gathered, discussing in groups. But overall, we have over 95% compliance with that directive.
Go on.
Yeah, and since day before yesterday, that Saturday evening, we've had a serious military presence, especially in the capital city, where people are now afraid. On Saturday evening, I was driving past the popular Aroma Junction. Aroma Junction is at the center, it's at the heart of the state capital. And, some men who drove in Hilux, the white Hilux, they drove past the headquarters. People started running and stamping. They were armed, heavily armed. I diverted to one point and observed them. They were asking people not to run. They were just moving gently, and these are seriously increased the fear among the people as to these are not military men. These are not military men. So these are seriously increased the fear.
So who are these people?
No one knows. We don't know what's going on.
Okay, hold on, Kenechukwu. You said there's been increased military presence, right?
Yes.
So around that area that you just mentioned, no military presence there.
You will know that the military do no longer stay at one place. Now the military
patrol.
All of them have been demobilized. So what they now do is patrol. They move from place to place. So at the point that these people were moving, that I saw, there was no there was no police, there was no army at that point, at that time. And they strolled down. They weren't driving in a frenzy. They moved gently, slowly down.
And they were armed?
Sorry?
They were armed?
Yes. The doors of the hillocks, they opened, brandishing the arms, heavy arms. So what has happened, what is happening now is that people are living in fear. Nobody understands what is happening anymore. And instead of coming out to, probably get hurt or get caught in a crossfire between the police and, these people, many people had opted to stay at home in unconscious compliance with, the directive.
That also goes to say that schools are shut today.
Sorry?
That also goes to say that schools are shut as well today. No one is in school.
No. No single school in Oka Capital Territory, where I stay, is opened. Last week, as a matter of fact, there are some schools who gave this throughout this week as a kind of recess for their students, so that because the fear is that whatever will happen today may overflow into the rest of the days in the week in terms of violence. If there are any possible encounter between the Nigerian security forces and the
unknown gunmen whom you have.
Yes.
Why do you say they're IPOB? The ones you saw, how were they IPOB?
No, I mean by if there are any possible clash between the security forces and the IPOB who have said they would move out today.
Okay.
They would move out today. I may not be able to know about the
unknown. So is it? Do you? Because it seems that you have actually seen. You came close to the unknown gunmen, right?
You just say that.
Because you couldn't identify them now. But when they say they're going to come out, is that going to be like a rally, a procession? What do you know?
Without echoing what the leader of the group had said, it appears to be something like that. But nobody knows for now.
Okay, so for now, everywhere is calm. People are indoors, and we have security men patrolling this morning.
Yes, I've seen a couple of them at very few spots. Just moving around. Okay, I can hear some noise. People are running down the road that moves at P2.
Are you safe? Are you indoors?
No. I just moved to a secure place. I'm seeing from a very far distance.
Okay, so you're safe. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so what has the police and the government in Anambra State, what have they said about all of this?
Yesterday, I tried to speak with some top government persons, especially the spokesperson, and nobody would say anything. As of now, government has not issued any statement on this matter. They have kind of kept mum, and I understand. The mindset, the people have been turned. This is my personal view. The people have been set against the government.
Or your observation?
Yes, my own personal observation. People have been set against the government by virtue of government failure over the years to address some key issues, that border on them. So when sentiments is being, circulated and shared by the IPOP comes up, you find a whole lot of people buying into it, and it is the fear of government now that any directive on the contrary, to this sit-at-home order may generate serious strife. So I believe that's why they are keeping mum.
Okay, so as we speak this morning in a number of states, you're in the capital, Oka. Everywhere is calm. People are indoors. They don't want to get caught in any crossfire should it occur between the government and IPOB members.
That's the story.
All right. Thank you very much, Kenechukwu, for your time.
Thank you, Anna.
Our correspondent, Kenechukwu, Ofomah, speaking to us live from Oka, Anambra State this morning. We're trying to find out, the pulse of the city. We'll talk to someone from Imo State, Owerri, after the commercial. We are Nigerian for Port Harcourt. This is where we have the region's biggest conversation. My name is Enoch Bevere. Stay tuned. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS. Thank you for staying tuned. We continue with the conversation, trying to feel the pulse of Anambra State, which we've done, and of course now going to Imo State. We're going to talk to journalists there. On Facebook, we have Don Emmanuel saying, if IPOB decide to sit at home, what is the concern of the federal government to deny their right in the country? I pity Nigeria. Martin Smart is asking, sitting at home doing what exactly? So like I said, it was on May 30, 1967 that then young Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu announced the separation of Biafra from Nigeria. And, there's been a lot of bad blood, since after then. They're saying they still want the actualization of that. Okay, so, there's several groups that have come out since after the Biafra War. We have the Eastern People's Congress, Igbo Youth Cultural and Restoration Initiative, Billy Human Rights Initiative, Movement of Biafrans in Nigeria, Biafra National Liberation Council. The list goes on and on. But MASOB and IPOB have been the most prominent, So in Ebonyi State, for example, the governor, Dave Umahi, asked the residents to ignore the sit-at-home and defend themselves if attacked. But he warned traders who comply with the sit-at-home order on Monday, that's today, to ready to forfeit their shops. This was last week on Saturday. But he changed his mind. He said, everybody open for business. Oh, no, he's backtracked. Who's confusing me this morning? Okay. We'll get to it. The last time I checked, he's backtracked. But we have Kingsley Onwuka on the phone. He's joining us from Owerri this morning. Hello, Kingsley. How are you?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. So where were you yesterday when you heard the report of the killing of the former president's aide, Ahmed Gulak?
Okay, I was at Owerri yesterday.
Okay.
We got the news, but we are waiting for the police command to verify the report. Because we saw the photos online, and then some people that got his details, they published it on social media while we waited for the police to drop the verified report, which they did few hours later.
Okay.
So according to the statement the police released yesterday, they insist that he did tell any security agency, either the sister agency, that he was going to the airport yesterday.
Okay, so afterwards, we had another report from Imo State Police PRO, Elkanah Bala, I believe. What did he say? What was the update on that one?
Which of the reports?
That they had killed some of the suspected killers of Ahmed Gulak.
Yes. There was a report on that the case was suspect of the killers of what happened yesterday. But they are yet to do an official briefing on that. It was just a release. Okay.
So what's the atmosphere like in Owerri? I know that for some time, weeks now on end, one attack, if it's not the court, it's a police station, it's somewhere, somebody's killed. What's the atmosphere like, especially as this weekend we hear that IPOB has told everyone to sit at home?
The sit-at-home order is today, but it's on Saturday. Owerri have been dry. Residents have been avoiding to come out. Like Saturday and Sunday, Owerri was totally dry. It was not as used as it used to be. Even the busy area, Amadeke was totally dry. But in Olo, that Saturday, we were surprised to hear that the old market in Olo, they were fully open for operation, and people came to buy their goods.
So have you been able to speak with anyone why they're not coming out, or is it that they're observing the sit-at-home order?
And some of them said their life is important, and they feel that they are avoiding anything that has to do with the straight bullet.
Okay, so what's the military presence like in Owerri this morning? Or
The
security agencies?
The military presence is high. They are patrolling the city, and what I've observed so far, everybody's indoors.
What about the IPOB people? Did they release any statement? Are they going to take any action today? Protest, rally, anything? Do you know?
They have the statement they released yesterday. They released a statement yesterday saying that they are not responsible for the death of Gulag yesterday.
Yes. We saw that. We saw that one.
So that was the statement they released yesterday. For the statement of today activities, we are yet to see that.
Okay. So schools are shut in Owerri today, and maybe the rest of Imo State, probably?
I'm aware that the students of IMSU, that is Imo State and University, they have an ongoing exam, but the statement came in last night that the exam has been suspended. But since this whole incident started, like the recent one that started on Tuesday at Oji Police Station, school we are on, the people we are coming back, even when the ministry president was on ground and the road blocked. So since that Oji incident, the state government did not do any announcement of school closure up to today. But I think parents are trying to obey the sit at home by not allowing their children to go to school today.
All right, thank you very much, Omuka, for your time.
Thank you, Eno.
So we wait and see what would happen. We're trying to reach the Imo State PRO, Elkanah, but I think it's on some other media platform this morning. I mean, it's inevitable. But when we do get him, perhaps put that on the news, we need to know what exactly is happening. Because, I mean, the report was trending this morning on Twitter about how they killed the suspect. So the question became, why did you kill them? Couldn't you have captured them so that at least the police can get information on who sent them? For some people, it's not a random attack. It is, a targeted one. They believe that the man has been assassinated. And thinking of, how the political class have, over the years tried to divide the country, through sentiments of, ethnicity, religion, and all that. This is, it's unsettling. It's unsettling that someone of Gulag's, status will be killed in Imo State on his way to the airport yesterday morning. We're now tuned for 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. Beyond all of this, military presence, in the southeast, IPOB, wanting to take over, and the law does not allow that. The River State Police Command, in the statement they released, the PRO said it's only a sitting governor, or the president that has the power to order a sit-at-home. But then again, we also know that a sit-at-home is a sort of protest. If you come onto the streets, something might go wrong. So stay at home. Everybody stay at home. Let's shut down the economy. And for, wise men from the East, who we know that they know how currencies work and they know what financial power is. This, I must say, is a huge sacrifice for some. And for others, perhaps also a huge sacrifice for what they believe in. But the government, and of course, even our governor here, they've said no to secessionist agenda. Put out for your radio and let's talk. Bright, and Olu Obasanjo this morning. Let's hear you.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm calling in respect of this sit at home. At Olu Obasanjo, there's a bank known as West Bank. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Bright, keep talking. We can hear you.
Okay. So this bank, they give loans to civil servants, and they also give some of the salaries from their bank for those that change their pay points to that bank, Fresh Bank. So they say they are observing sit at home. I don't know why they are observing sit at home. This is River State, and there is a bank that is holding civil servants' salary that is used to work. So they are observing sit at home.
Okay, so hold on, Bright. Bright.
That's what I want to let you know. My name is Bright.
Bright, can you hear me? Hello, Bright. This information you just passed now, who said it to you? Who told you?
Sorry, I can't get you.
Who told you that they're observing a sit at home?
Yeah, I'm here now. I met with the bank.
No, who said that to you? Who said that to you is my question. Who said that to you? Who told you that they're observing
the manager? Some of my colleagues called the manager before I get to that place. They said now I'm a sit at home, so they did not open today.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okonkwo is on NTA Road. Okonkwo, good morning. We cannot verify that, by the way. Okonkwo, good morning. Yes, get on.
There is one knowledge of philosophy that says a bad workman quarrels with his tools. you can see what the president and the 36 state governors have caused in the nation.
How so?
So you can see that every place is in disarray. Well, this current government has destroyed the nation. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. So in Ebonyi State, the governor actually said, you know, come out to do your business, defend yourself. Then he backtracked yesterday saying that sit at home, please. You're free to close your shop. Dave Omahi, yes. Initially, he had said if you don't open for business today, you'll forfeit your shops. But then during his a statement that was released yesterday by his media aide, he said the government had received several requests from citizens who wish to remain at home on that's today to organize personal prayers. Says the prayers are to honor their loved ones killed during the Nigeria-Biafra civil war, and most of those who made this request are traders. So he's saying we remain resolute to protect citizens. People have a right to remain at home or engage in various engagements. So anyone who wishes to remain at home today, Monday, you won't be penalized. You won't have your shops locked. All right. So from Ebonyi State, that's the update. Solution is calling from Rumolumeni. Good morning, Solution.
Yeah, good morning, hello.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, talking about this sit at home. See, so many people observing this sit at home may not be that they are pledging allegiance to actually for what I was saying. It's just to save themselves from all these threats and all those things. Like as I am now, I'm in my house, I didn't go out now, I was had to sit down and rest because of the way things are going. Does that mean that I am a member of IT? Okay, imagine what happened in Imo State that led to the assassination of Kulak. You will see how vulnerable Imo State is, has the insecurity, what they are passing through. And you are moving around without a security mess for a client, not a woman like that. Look at what the policeman said. Even not that many businessmen now goes around with you with security. And also people that anytime they want to go to the post, they go with security. For a whole politician, when not popular, you just be moving around without the security. This is just the consequence. So people observing this sit at home like that, it's just to avoid problem, not that they are pledging allegiance to this activity, this thing. So that's the way I see it.
Solution, beyond all of this, what would you like to see?
If I'm one of what?
Beyond all of this things happening now, what would you like to see? How should this, situation be handled?
The government, like for River State here, as an example, the police have said people should come out, that they should not obey this thing. They are doing what they are supposed to do now. The other for Phoenix have not been enough. It's not enough.
All right. Thank you. We've got Christopher on Ada George. Good morning, Christopher.
Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Okay. I want to talk about the sit at home that the people of the South East. Some people, not all the Southeast. You see, the man who is telling them to sit at home is not in Nigeria. It's so unfortunate. The irony of it is that the man who fought that war, Kenechukwu, did not run away. He fought the war while in Nigeria. And he carried these people. The people saw him. He carried them along. And everything that happened during the Civil War is a history that nobody would like to repeat itself. Igbo race is a nation that went through war. And they have not survived. They have not survived from that war.
Recovered, you
mean? They have not recovered. And somebody else, I wait for my people, is somewhere being sponsored to destabilize Igbo land. A nation that is known for nation building.
Okay, Christopher.
Everywhere an Igbo man is seen, the whole world is progressive, is working. I don't know what is wrong.
So what would you like to see? What would you like to see moving forward?
What I want to see is that they should, this recklessness, this senselessness should stop. It is not the culture and tradition of an Igbo man.
All right.
An Igbo man is a man a man with dignity. The guy is dehumanizing the spirit of an Igbo man. As an Igbo man, I'm not happy. And I don't think any sensible Igbo man will be happy with what is happening in the Southeast.
All right, thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Christopher.
This has brought so much shame to Igbo land. It's not funny. Anybody that supports this kind of agitation, anybody that supports this kind of, at this present state of the world, this present state of the country, must think twice.
All right.
It's really unfortunate.
Thank you, Christopher. Monkey is calling from Lukwaku. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please go on.
Right. It's quite unfortunate. You recall there was a time I called into your studio and I mentioned something. Let me lay a background. I'm a Ogoni.
Sir, we're pressed for time, so
quickly. The situation we are in is quite unfortunate. As a background, I'm an Ogoni. I followed up the Ogoni revolution until Kansarowiwa and the rest were murdered in November 1995. I saw when this IPOB something came up from the beginning. It was a peaceful organization. I saw how their members were murdered in cold blood. I warned that the greatest error of this administration in our this man that is killed at Owerri is a member of the bar. I'm told he's a lawyer. I warn my professional organization that our criminal silence, because by our training as lawyers, we have capacity to give direction when there is crisis. But what is happening in this country is that we are keeping criminal silence because of peanuts that we are benefiting from the political opportunities. And we are here in a dirty situation.
Okay, so let's move on. What would you like to see?
The solution to what is going on now is this. Let me give you a classic example that will solve the problem. There is heavy injustice in this country. I think last week, all the governors came together because of the greed of getting more money. The certain price should be increased to 30-something naira. You know, let me tell you.
The government said they would not increase the pump price of petrol.
I'm familiar with what is happening in the petroleum industry. Within 1 month, if our leaders are sincere, they can set up modular refineries that will produce fuel that all Nigerians will use.
Monkey, we're pressed for time. We're pressed for time.
All right.
Yes.
Now, my final position is this. Our leaders know what is right. The level of injustice in this country is man-made. They should do the right thing, and we will have peace in this country.
All right, thank you. Namdi is calling from Eagle Island. Good morning, sir.
Sir, good morning. Nice program. I think the government we have in Nigeria is more of a reactive than being proactive. All these agitations that we are having wouldn't have come up if we have good government, if we have the basic communities and things are going the way it's supposed to be. You cannot beat a child and tell that child not to cry. The thing that we are seeing is that it has gotten to a point where if you see some of the video clips online, you see that the poor masses are not being killed. These people are the people in government are the people that is now suffering it. Now, is it not time for them to call themselves and said, we should do what is right? If we have all this, nobody will be asking of, if there is good security, amenities, nobody will be asking of, I want to break out of Nigeria. And there is no one Nigeria. It's a call for everybody. Nigeria will be great again. And I still believe in Nigeria. This is my opinion in this.
All right. Thank you, Namdi, for calling. We move to Facebook. Christopher, God bless you, says Egbe is a terrorist. Going forward, if Nigeria survives this tumultuous time, I suggest we pass a bill to have a national day heroes from both sides rather than have separate days. A national move and tell our story. Okay, we move now to Twitter. We're at Nigerian for PH on Twitter. If you have your thoughts, you can, join the conversation. Eden Johnson, what I would like to see, not forcing Biafra and others within the region, as not all states or individuals want it, having a national conference where every region has a say on what they want exactly. Can we create jobs already? Well, Uzochukwu believes that only APC in Imo State can explain what happened to Ahmed Gulak. Granted, government needs to engage those angry people in the region and broker peace. People need basics of life. Bad roads get to be fixed, electricity, seaports issues, etc. Our government needs to stop using too much force on its citizens. On the other hand, River State government and its people should not be dragged or persuaded in this IPOP desire for a republic. We've had a bad experience of militancy. We don't need it again. Okay, someone sent a picture, video of Anambra this morning. Thank you. I think it's time the leaders, the elites, enlightened minds of the Southeast save themselves and lives from this series of troubles by telling their youths the needed simple truths. Oh, then he goes to write some historical... Let me Fiaga, could you rephrase and let me have that? Why kill the presumed suspects of killers of Ahmed Gulak? Why not at least let one of them tell us what happened? I think they arrested some. I don't have that document because one of the reports I saw, suspects arrested, then I think others were killed. If IPOP decides to sit at home, it's their business. Let the armed forces ensure there is peace in the region so that those that are observing sit at home, especially if IPOP decides to march. Okay, all we need in this country is peace. I'm even scared of embarking on my travel to Onitsha tomorrow. Timothy Yama from Abuloma. See what bad leadership has cost us? When trust is broken, I'm sorry, means nothing. Our leaders are the cause of what we're suffering today with their unending greed. People are fed up. Njoko Chinedu Augustine sent that in. Melody says many people are sitting at home to pay tribute to their family members who died during the 1967 war. IPOP has gone this far because when they were peaceful, we killed them and called them terrorists. Nigerian youth protested, we called them terrorists. Now they behave like terrorists. What do we call them? My question is, Divine is asking, Divine is asking what will happen if we split this country. When I think about this is what comes to mind. So now we're here, right? Then we say split. Then somebody will say, no, in 1944, this place was my state. They cut it because, and that former military leader cut it because I want it back. Then the other person will say, that oil well is actually in my space. I mean, we will start another set of agitations. Believe me, we will start another set of agitations and we don't know which way that will go. Is there a way that it could work? I don't know, but from what I see, from what I know, we will just start another set of problems. So I think it's easier to fix this one now. Okay, so somebody, what's your name? Benjamin. Thank you. And right now there are lots of conspiracy theories being put out there concerning Gulak's death. Let me leave the other things he said. He says, okay, some of the reports that he says we've heard are being said to impress the bosses and gullible Nigerians. It is well with us. Onye sent that in from Port Harcourt. So what's going to happen is this. We're going to, focus on, the Southeast this morning. We'll bring you reports as, the events unfold. And, we hope that nothing untoward happens today. Those who are sitting at home, some state governors have said it's okay, sit at home. Some, the governors didn't want you to speak. Everybody's just, having that pregnant silence. The military, they're on the streets. We hope that nothing goes wrong today. Final message, okay, Azubike. What I want to see is a roundtable discussion on how to peacefully brainstorm on separation terms. There is nothing that will make lovers of Biafra to agree to being part of a united Nigeria. Well, sometimes when you've not put something on the table, you don't know how far the other person will be willing to negotiate and concede. So let's leave it at that. Thank you very much, people. My name is Eno Ogbevire. We'll bring you the reports as they unfold right here on 92.3 Nigeria Info. 9 o'clock, the news, and of course, Jude will come through with Hello Port Harcourt. Do stay tuned.
around if you like to join in the conversation. Whether you are outside Nigeria, I'd like to get to know as well. But whilst we're on that subject matter, there's a little farming thing that happened last week. I'd like to bring that to you. Some of you already know what that is or was, and I'll be getting your views on the subject matter as we go along here with Inside Rivers this morning. And then we'll take a cue from our governor, talking about Yesu Wike, from 10 o'clock, where we'll have as much as possible no delays in talking about delays, contract delays